Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel JTM India Official. I'm Daniel Das and today I'm going to share on something which is so visible yet people choose to unsee it. I'm talking about loving versus using. You must be thinking right now that how can one be confused between two different concepts or actions, right? In fact, it is true that the opposite of love is to use. You see, love means winning the best of the other person. However, it may seem or we may think in love, it should always benefit us or we may feel good. In short, love means we feel good or we benefit something out of it. While it is true that love will bring change in our lives for the betterment, but not necessarily in the way we think. So here are 15 signs where you can self-reflect and see whether you have a behavior or have any traits like that of someone who uses rather than loves. So the first question or the first sign we need to reflect on is, when I see an attractive girl, do I automatically begin thinking of her in a lustful way? When it comes to my speech, am I respectful in front of girls just because I want to impress them, but vulgar when I'm around with guys? Do I look at my girlfriend or any girl and try to think of ways to get her to do something sexual with me? Do I ask, joke or hint to my girlfriend that I want to sleep with her, hoping that someday she'll say yes? Do I tell my girlfriend I love you, hoping that she will be more inclined to be sexually active with me? Do I get mad at my girlfriend or act emotionally distant if she is not getting physically intimate in any way? Do I cheat on my girlfriend in any way, including the ways I interact with the girls when she is not around me? Do I gently push her to go further than she wants during times when the two of us are alone? Do I think to myself or say to others that I'll go out with her but probably I won't marry her? Do I find myself trying to spend time alone with the girls in hopes that they would do things with me that they wouldn't do around others? Do I agree with my girlfriend to avoid fights so that I can get physically intimate with her? Do I look at pornography? Do I want to end up the relationship if she does not want to be physically intimate with me? Do I dance in a way that would dishonor my girlfriend's parents? How many of your answers were yes? The more yeses you gave, honestly, the more clear your behavior is that of a user. If the above test points strikes your nerve, remember that you're not alone. This is not meant to condemn you or accuse you. In fact, all of us have been tempted or have been in that place at one point or another. You see, the world has trained us to be like this through various things we see on movies or we listen to in songs or even certain books we read. But the good news is that it is never too late to realize and change. In fact, all of us to some degree have these temptations, have some of these habits, but we are called not to give up on love and be better than before. I repeat, the good news is that once you recognize this, we can ask God for His strength and commit to love people authentically. My brothers, you can view these test points as an examination of conscience, which will help you know that there is a better way to live and interact with the opposite sex. You may be tempted to despair because striving to love and to be loved is challenging, and it means that one must be ready to suffer. For we are called to love as Christ loved the church and gave Himself to the point of death on a cross. If your relationship seems empty of love right now, you start all over again. You see, we need to look for friends who inspire us to live and love as we are called to be. One thing which really helps me a lot when I look up to these JTM men, that they are striving to love until it hurts, because it does hurt our ego, our selfishness, and it is real hard to go against the current. I may feel that I'm far away from reaching the goal, but all I know is that I'm ready to give all of my love in this journey, no matter what it costs. Well, here as I sign off, I would encourage you guys to like, share and subscribe to our channel, as it helps us bring in more videos as we strive to inspire you guys to walk in the path of authentic love with Jesus, because it is possible. God bless.